Now, it may seem silly, like, oh, that's ridiculous, that's moronic, but it's really not, because a lot of people go to school to acquire knowledges within business, and or have ideas, who want to be uh, entrepreneurs, or have ideas, who one day envision being part or owning a building, and or who have family members who can open doors to people to be in sky rises. And I've delivered in as a food deliverer downtown. And when you go inside these buildings that have 40 floors, and you look down on the city, and you just see this view, it's a beautiful view, but there's a lot that goes into it with the elevator system, every kind of like security detail, the business, the operations. So there's a whole lot more than just this setup that I'm showing, but I'm showing how an idea, which comes from men or women, can become a entity of itself, which becomes the representation of a man or a being, which then makes them turn into titans, which becomes the building. Because a CEO, or somebody who has an idea, or somebody who starts a business from the ground up, and then is able to turn it into a 30, 40, 50 story building with the same kind of thoughts. It in your mind or their mind, it might not look exactly like this, but it follows almost the same kind of guidelines. Because for these businesses to prosper like this, it has to have the whole reality of the human interactive process. So it's not unrealistic, and that's what Babel was. They made towers that they would stand, that they and then they would become, that they would let the heavens and the world know who they were. It was the basic principle of what the pride was, to become known throughout the world and throughout the heavens. And then everybody got lost, because it was kind of considered the biggest ego, or something that the creator, Yahweh, came down and confused everybody's tongue. But this is a reality now, that we live within the time of the Titans.